Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This is my top 10 stocks as we head into Tuesday, December 3rd. This will be a technical analysis breakdown. So if you are someone that uses charts within your trading, or maybe you're just interested in learning more about charts and how they can be used as a tool to help make good decisions as a trader, this will be a video for you. And also, if you trade Bitcoin, I will do a bonus analysis at the end. First off, a couple quick points of clarification. Number one, I'll be using the 30-minute time frame, meaning each one of these candlesticks represents 30 minutes. And then also, I just did this entire video, but my recording software got messed up, and yeah, I'm doing it again. So I already have everything mapped out. So my question to you is, do you enjoy this pace of things? I'm going to move through things very rapidly because, like I said, everything is already mapped out. So let me know down below, was I moving too fast? Or was this a pace at which I went that you still enjoyed and still found helpful and could follow along? So like I said, leave me your feedback down below. This is kind of an experiment now that was not intended. So stock number one here, ticker symbol SMCI, and we have ourselves a bull pennant pattern. You can see that area of resistance there. We have a support right there, and then we have the big upward move right there. And then for you golfers out there, try to make it more visual, put the golf down here, and you can see the bull pennant pattern. Now, I do want to note, just because there's a bullish pattern does not mean for sure guaranteed the price is going to go upwards, but it is more than valid and logical to think that if the price were to come up here and break up through there, that break, even if you just want to call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, but that break in and of itself could lead to upside buying pressure. So here's a bull pennant on SMCI. Next one here, we have OPTT, and we have our area of resistance. We have our support. We have the big upwards move right here. We have the golf hole down here. And yeah, we have ourselves another bull pennant pattern. I would say the biggest difference on this one is that it is a penny stock. So if you like penny stocks and you like bull pennants, here you go. Next one, KULR, and very big gap up. But after the gap up, you did have this pullback with our resistance here and our support right there. But then when you factor in the big upward move right there and throw in a golf hole down here, we have ourselves another bull pennant. So a good variety. First one, SMCI, was up in the 30s. Then we had one that was a flat out penny stock. And now we have this one, which is right around the dollar mark. So definitely a good variety, assuming you like bull pennant patterns. Next one, MSTZ. And after today, not a whole lot to report. In fact, these lines were from the videos I did last week, so it's not like I even added these ones in. But just still a waiting game. Now, I will give some credit where credit's due. There was a very nice bounce on Friday, so it always becomes, okay, is this bounce just going to give itself all, give back all the gains? And no, did it explode today? It did not, but it also did not give back the gains. It just went sideways. So that in and of itself is a nice positive sign for the bulls. But taking a step back and just looking at everything from the bigger picture point of view, if there is a move to the downside, then you're going to want to keep an eye on that overarching support trend line. And then if the price does try to push upwards, in my opinion at least, key level of resistance right up there around $1.18. Next one here, NVDA. And overall, what we've established today is that 139.35 is one of those tricky levels that it's going to be hard to trust because, yeah, it broke out here and made a nice move. Now, I will say that if you're a day trader or scalper, that movement right there, I mean, that was a great move. You made some profit on that one. But if you're someone that's looking for more follow-through and looking for bigger movements, then yeah, that's one of these situations where it would have been better to just have been a scalper because it came up and then completely rolled back down. And then this is where things get tricky. Once again, broke above that red line and then once again, rolled back down. So that's not to say 139.35 can never, ever be broken. I'm just saying that even if it is broken, as the chart has shown us, I want to get overly excited because this thing has had a lot of fake breaks with that level. In terms of areas of support, preferably speaking, you'd want to see the price stay above that purple line there, 50 period moving average. But even if the price does not hold above there, you still have that next secondary area of support down there at 135.80. But all in all, yeah, maybe a frustrating day depending on your strategy, but bigger picture-wise, NVIDIA is holding up just fine. Real quick, want to take a break and personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering later on in the week. So if you've been enjoying what you've seen and you want to learn more about this tool, how it can and should be used to build consistency and manage risk, then definitely get signed up for the free class. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a link down in the description box, or if you're watching at my website, there's an area right there on the webpage that you can use to sign up. So like I said, if you've been enjoying, then definitely get signed up for the free class. Next one, SNTI, and I know I keep looking that way, but I'm making sure the software is still recording, and it is, or at least I hope that it is. But next one here, SNTI, we have our area of resistance right there. We have our area of support right there. We have the big explosion right there, and we have our golf hole. So yeah, we have ourselves another bull pennant pattern. But once again, a good variety. So this one is, right around the $10 mark, give or take a little bit. So maybe somebody's like, no, I don't like them up in the 30s. I don't like penny stocks, but I also don't like stocks right around $1. I need something kind of mid that area, and that is what SNTI is providing. So a whole variety of bull pennants. Next one, TSLA Tesla. And overall, it made a nice move today and is now formed essentially this little channel here. But with that being said, and in fact, let me zoom out here a little bit. You can see now that the price is approaching this area. That was a problem before, but if the price can push up through there, then you can see that, things start to open up a whole lot more, and you're getting into those, areas of the chart that could really just induce that much more momentum. So 360.35 going to be that main battleground, which was pretty stubborn today. I mean, you can see, I guess right here didn't really hit it, but right here it got within the general vicinity. Right there basically hit it, and both times smacked back down with some strength, but by no means did it crash or anything like that. But 360.35 will be that main level. And then if you do like to play pullbacks, then a very interesting pullback level right down here around the 352 mark, where you can see the price leveled out very nicely right there. But all in all, very nice start to the week here for Tesla. Next one, RGTI, and this is a little tricky depending on perspective. I mean, if you're a day trader, flipper, scalper, and you bought right there and your plan was to buy and sell within 7 minutes, well then yeah, from that standpoint, the chart looks really bad with the pullback. But the nice thing here about the big picture is it's doing what you would want to see it do. And what is that? It is staying up above that purple line, which I've talked about in past videos. So you can see bounce, bounce, and then today didn't even go down and test it. Once more, I get it. If you're a day trader and you bought right there, you don't care about that purple line or anything like that. That's why I'm trying to make the distinction that right now I'm talking about from the bigger picture point of view. So as of now, the price is staying above that purple line, and that is a good thing from the bigger picture. If the price is going to curl back upwards, then at least in the near term, in my opinion, this area right here has presented some problems all of a sudden, that area being right around the 315 mark. So keep an eye on that. But big picture-wise, put in a higher high, put in a higher low, and that's what it's all about. Next one, ACHR, and this one got ugly, and this one, you got to think destroyed a bunch of people. The people that were doing this, buying the dip, and they got terrible entries, but like, oh, it'll go back up. Oh, see, it went back up. Bought the, oh, no, that was a bad entry. It'll go back up. Oh, see, it went back up. Bought the dip. Oh, see, it'll go back up. See, and then they bought the dip. Oh, it'll go back up. Uh-oh. And then it didn't go back up. Now, maybe it eventually does, but yeah, things are looking pretty rough, and we have ourselves a very textbook bearish pattern here, which, as I mentioned earlier, just because there's a bullish pattern doesn't mean the price is going to go up. Same is true here. Just because it's a bearish pattern does not mean the price is going to go down. But what we have here is an area of support. We have our resistance. We have the big downwards move right here. We have the golf hole up here. So it is an upside down bull pennant, which is why it is called a bear pennant pattern. So ACHR headed into tomorrow, bear pennant. Next one here, PRZO, and yeah, maybe you're already kind of connecting the dots of what this one's going to be, but yeah, some days are just like that. We have area of resistance, area of support, big move up right there, golf hole down here. Yep, you guessed it, another bull pennant pattern. Pretty crazy to think that so many out there today, but that's really how the market was. The market as a whole, big explosion up, and it is now pulled back a little bit, so that's why a lot of these stocks are forming that, but that's the point of these. Give you a variety. Sometimes the variety isn't as wide as other days. But for those of you that are lovers of bull pennants, yeah, here you go. I'll get to Bitcoin here in just a second. But again, for you stock traders out there, if you like what you saw here and you want to learn more, then definitely get signed up for the free class. It'll be a few days from now, Thursday, December 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely go get signed up. And then as far as just supporting the channel, if you enjoy this content, and you want to do it in a free and easy way, please just hit that subscribe button. Really does help out. All right, now let's talk some Bitcoin. One quick clarification here. I am now on the 4-hour time frame. So instead of each one of these representing 30 minutes, each one represents 4 hours. And that's because Bitcoin is open 24/7. And so I want this analysis to remain relevant for as long as possible. And by using a longer time frame and then asking some questions, that'll help keep this relevant for you. So for those of you that have been watching the past videos, you know that we've been using that resistance line, and it's kind of gotten pretty sloppy now. I mean, a lot of fake breakouts, and I suppose you could leave it there. I mean, right there, even the price got rejected from it. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is this, and just take the degree and change the angle of it, because I think now that becomes a more, kind of easier trend line to see, and that's always important because that's where you can get those self-fulfilling prophecies. The easier level the easier some things to see, the more people watching it, then that still doesn't guarantee anything, but it makes those self-fulfilling prophecies a whole lot more valid. So then just ask yourself some questions. So let's say you're watching this video 15 hours after I upload it. Question number one would be just where's the price at relative to that resistance trend line right there? So ask yourself that question and then let common sense take over. Meaning if you're saying, well, Clay, actually I'm watching this 20 hours from now and the price not only is above it, but it's way up there, well, it's telling you that not only has a breakout happened, but that breakout has gotten that much more momentum. So that'd be a very good scenario. Maybe you're saying, well, Clay, no, the price is still down below here, but it is up above there. At that point, that would imply that there's just some form of consolidation going. So, obviously, the price up here, that'd be a better consolidation if the price is down here. But anything in between these areas, like I said, I would just summarize that with consolidation. Now, the one question where if you answer it in a certain way would be like, is if somehow you're saying, well, actually, Clay, I'm watching this right now and the price is down below 92,500. At that point, okay, well, how far down below? Common sense. If you're saying, well, Clay, the price is right down there, okay, that's not great, but, that's not like the end of the world. But if you're saying, actually, Clay, the price is all the way down here, okay, that would be more of a red flag that something is shifted in the market, and you'd want to be a lot more aware of that. So keep your eye on those levers, walk yourself through those questions, and that'll keep this analysis relevant until I'm back again. And as I invited the stock traders, I'm inviting you as a Bitcoin and crypto trader to definitely get signed up for this free class because what you'll learn about can and certainly should be used in the world of Bitcoin and crypto. So as I mentioned, it'll be later this week, Thursday, December 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope to see you there. And again, if you enjoy these top 10 videos and you enjoy when I do Bitcoin and you want to just support the channel in a super easy way, please hit that subscribe button. So thanks for watching. Be sure to go get signed up for that free class.